Hey, what up, everybody? This is your boy AJTRIP, and with the Super Bowl happening tomorrow and the halftime show representing LA with Dre and Blige and Eminem and Snoop and Kendrick Lamar, I'm counting down the top 10 Super Bowl performances of all time. So let's go ahead and let's relive some of the greats of past, as tomorrow should be one of the best ever as well. So, number 10 is Lady Gaga, the Super Bowl 51 halftime show. This was her by herself, just doing it. She did This Land Is Your Land. She did Poker Face, Born This Way, Telephone, Just Dance, Million Reasons, Bad Romance. It was a show it started with I'm guessing a taped performance from which she jumped off the top of the dome in Houston. But it was a great show. It was a wonderful show. She put on a hell of a time. And yeah, she's one of the great performers of our generation. And I don't think there was nobody that was going to be disappointed with her performance. Everybody has their own opinions, but sometimes, people, their opinions are wrong. For lack of a better term. And she did a great job. Number 10 is Lady Gaga from Super Bowl 51. Number 9, Super Bowl 45, the Black Eyed Peas. Special guests, Usher, Slash, and the Dallas-Fort Worth area high school drill teams. The songs they did were I Got a Feeling, Boom Boom Pow, Sweet Child of Mine, with Slash and Fergie, Pump It, Let's Get Started, Oh My God, Usher and Will I Am, Where's the Love, and the Time Dirty Bit, I Got a Feeling remake were the set list for this show. It was a fantastic show. I don't know what else to say. I think as I went back and looked at it, I do see that there's a lot of these that say that they didn't like it. But again, like I said with Lady Gaga, I think everybody has their right and opinion and their taste of music and things like that. But I think overall, when you look at it, this is one of the top halftime shows ever. So gotta give Black Eyed Peas a credit. I've noticed the Black Eyed Peas have been performing without Fergie. I don't remember hearing about the Black Eyed Peas and Fergie having an argument. So, that's kind of interesting that the Black Eyed Peas are now without Fergie. So, but number 9 on the list of the top 10 Super Bowl halftime shows, the Black Eyed Peas from Super Bowl 45. Number 8, Super Bowl 52, Justin Timberlake, featuring the Tennessee Kids and the University of Minnesota Marching Band. His set list, filthy. Rock Your Body, Senorita, Sexy Back, My Love, Cry Me a River, Suit of Tie, featuring the band. Until the End of Time, I Would Die for You is pre-recorded video of Prince that they displayed on the projection screen. Mirrors and Can't Stop the Feeling. This is another one that is very divisive, because they're just some people think that this was bad. Some people think, like myself, think this was good enough to be in this list. I love Justin Timberlake. I think he is probably the top performer in the game right now, and how it has been, how it will be. It's amazing. He doesn't get credit, I don't think, for how talented he is, because of the boy band past. But he's an incredible artist, one of the best of our generation's history. One of the best of all time. And his halftime performance at Super Bowl 52 was incredible. That's why it's number 8 on the list of halftime shows. Number 7, Beyonce from Super Bowl 57. I'm getting so old, I don't know my Roman numerals anymore. 57, from the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. She featured Destiny Child, both Michelle Williams and Kelly Rowland came on stage with her. And she did like the Run the World Girls, Love on Top, Crazy in Love, End of Time, Baby Boy. Um, Her and Disney Child did Bootylicious and Independent Women, and she ended with Single Ladies and Halo. So, yeah, this was a fun thing. It was so good it knocked out the lights. If you guys remember the Super Bowl, this is the Super Bowl where at halftime the lights went out. The Baltimore Ravens had a big lead on the San Francisco 49ers, but the 49ers came back in that game and almost came back and won it, but the Ravens won it. But I think it was because Beyonce and Destiny Child had a fantastic Super Bowl halftime show. One of the greats of all time. Number 7, Beyonce. Number 6, Super Bowl 49, Katy Perry. She had Missy Elliott, Lenny Kravitz, and the Arizona State Sun Devil March Band with her. And she did Roar, Dark Horse, I Kissed a Girl, Teenage Dream, California Girls, Get Your Freak On, Work It, Lose Control. Those first 3 were Missy Elliott's. Katy Perry was along with her. And then she did Firework. Now this halftime show is mainly known for Left Shark being off counter, but and off rhythm, I guess. But this was a fantastic Super Bowl halftime show. Katy Perry did what she used to do. She knocked it out the park. I would like to see her do it once again. This was a fantastic one. Loved every bit of it. She's a fantastic artist. She's not right now. She's now on a judge on American Idol. She now has a child with Orlando Bloom, I believe. And so it would be great to see her back on the show. And maybe you might do see her because Snoop is doing this one, and Snoop was on California Girls, so maybe you might see a little thing there with Katy Perry. Who knows? But one of the all-time great halftime shows for the Super Bowl belongs to Katy Perry, 49. Super Bowl 49, I should say, but number 6 on this list of the Super Bowl halftime shows of all time. Number 5, a tribute to those killed in the September 11 attacks. The performers were U2. There were no special guests. They did Beautiful Day, MLK, and When the Streets Have No Name. And if you remember this from about, they put up, they dropped the cloth and they had the names of everybody who passed away in those attacks scrolling on the cloth. I'm not a fan of U2, but you can never say that this was not a touching tribute, and probably one of few musical acts that could do something like this and have it come off genuine and wonderful as the way as this performance did. And we would still never forget 20 years later. We'll never forget that day. Never. Number 5, U2, doing a tribute to those that were killed in September 11 attacks, Super Bowl 36. Number 4, the salute to Motown's 40th anniversary, Super Bowl 32. Performers: Boyz II Men, Smokey Robinson, Martha Reeves, The Temptations, Queen Latifah, and the Grambling State University Marching Band. What was on the set list? Get Ready from The Temptations. I Can't Help Myself from The Temptations. The Tracks of My Tears, Smokey Robinson. My Girl, The Temptation is Smokey Robinson. Heat Wave, Martha and the Vandellas. Paper by Queen Latifah. Motown Philly from Boyz II Men. A Song from Mama by Boyz II Men. And everybody came together with the Georgia Grambling State, marching band and sung "Dancing in the Streets." Woo! This was great. Now, I will admit, this was on January 25th, 1998, and this is one. These are one of these things where you knew where you were at when you saw it, and it was great, awesome, totally tremendous. Now, and back in those times, they weren't doing very big, they weren't doing them big as they do them now, incredibly. But man, it was still wonderful. It's still great. Still deserve to be on the list of the greatest halftime shows there ever was. Number 4, the Salute to Motown show, Super Bowl 32. Super Bowl 35. The Kings of Rock and Pop. Performers: Aerosmith, NSYNC, Mary J. Blige, Nelly. This was produced by MTV and everything. This was awesome. They did "Bye Bye Bye" by NSYNC. I don't want to miss a thing from Aerosmith. It's gonna be me from NSYNC. "Jaded" by Aerosmith, and "Walk This Way." Aerosmith, NSYNC, Britney Spears, Mary J. Blige, and Nelly, all on the stage. Some good ones were done by MTV. That's exactly what the thing. When MTV did the things, it was good. But let's face it, once the wardrobe malfunction happened in 2004 at that Super Bowl, MTV was not given a chance to do it again. And we had those lists of all those boring ones: Paul McCartney, the Rolling Stones, Prince, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, Bruce Springsteen, the Who. All those. Then we came back to Black Eyed Peas and we got back on track. Still none of them was done by MTV though. But incredible, that's what you want from a Super Bowl halftime show. You want this, and I think we're getting it this year too, with Dre and them. So this is awesome. I think this is really good. This is the performance that you would want from a conglomerate of people. If there's not going to be just one performer, there's going to be multiple ones. This is the one that tops them all. From Super Bowl 35, the Kings of Rock and Pop. Number 2, Super Bowl 27, Michael Jackson. His set list: Jam, Billie Jean, Black or White, We Are the World, and Heal the World. Perhaps the GOAT when it comes to musical acts, Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson put on a performance of a lifetime. He did what is now termed as the standard for celebrities and musical acts in the Super Bowl. Now, as I'm looking here, they had some others in the past, right? Like the year before him, they had Gloria Estefan, and the year before that, they had the New Kids on the Block or something like that. Really, one year they had George Burns and Mickey Rooney with Disney characters. What? Okay, but listen, this was probably the gold standard of what all Super Bowl halftime shows are stood up by. This is probably what the gold standard of what Super Bowl halftime shows are lived up to by. Michael Jackson's. But why is he number 2? Someone, believe it or not, did better than him. So number 2 on this list of Super Bowl halftime shows, from Super Bowl 27, Michael Jackson. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that this person is better than Michael Jackson, but his Super Bowl halftime show was. Number 1, Bruno Mars, Super Bowl 48 for MetLife Stadium. He appeared with the Red Hot Chili Peppers. They did Billionaire, Locked Out of Heaven, Treasure, Runaway Baby, Give It Away with the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and then Just the Way You Are. And at the end of that, the fireworks were going off, and everything was crazy. It was amazing. Here's the reason why years later, even though at Super Bowl 50, they had Coldplay be the thing, but they brought out Beyonce and Bruno Mars. Bruno Mars was like, he was the one that was doing everything, putting everything together. Because that's what it is. Because they knew 2 years ago, because they knew 2 years ago, 2 years before then, I should say, he had did an incredible performance. The best of all time. Number 1, Super Bowl halftime show. Bruno Mars, Super Bowl 48. Alright folks, so there you have it. The top 10 list of the greatest Super Bowl halftime shows of all time. Post your comments down below. Tell me what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think is the greatest halftime show of all time. And let me also know if you guys are going to enjoy tomorrow night's Super Bowl halftime show. Dre, Blige, Eminem, Snoop Dogg, Kendrick Lamar. And who knows what surprises we'll have in store for us. Yes. It's going to be a great one. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys also enjoy this Super Bowl. Rams, Bengals, who you get, let me know in the comment section about that as well. It's your boy, AJTRIP, signing off. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, be good to each other, y'all. Be careful out there. And I am out.